I think we are live. How's everybody doing? How's our Friday? Hope we have some fun and relaxing plans for the weekend. I am so excited to be here. My name is Sammy Bedell Mulhern. I am a digital marketing strategist and website design and developer, here to do some website reviews of Oh My High sites. We're going to go through 3 sites today, and I'm super excited. So thank you to those of you who submitted your sites for me to take a look at today. And what we're going to be looking for is clarity in messaging. Do we understand what you do? Am I understanding the problem you solve? And am I your ideal audience? Like those kinds of things. So we're looking for consistency. We're looking for some branding things, that kind of stuff. I come here twice a month to do some of these conversations, and so super excited to be here today. One of the things that I love about Oh My High is all of the training that is provided to you. So if you do have an Oh My High website, make sure you are joining and checking in with Lisa Duck in her weekly live Q&As. They are invaluable. You can learn a ton about how to make your website the way that you want it. And also, if you're hearing some things that I talk about today and you don't know how to put them into practice, those sessions are great to kind of make those things happen. Hi, Heather. Thanks for being here. So yeah, make sure you say hi if you're watching this live. If you have questions, please make sure you put them down so that we can follow up and answer those for you. Okay, without further ado, let's just jump right in because we've got 3 sites here to share today. Yes, Lisa Duck is amazing. Life would not be the same without her. Okay, so let's go into the first, I'm at the bottom. Let's go to the first site, and this is Victoria Hamill, and hopefully I'm not saying names wrong. I'm real bad with names, but here we go. Hi, Karen. Thanks for being here. We got, Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Oh, look at all these fun faces showing up. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump into Victoria's website. So first off the bat, love the branding around the books. Definitely can see that consistency there, which is beautiful. Love that you have a photo of you. The latest from Marley Creek, Your Mr. Brightside, is available to pre-order. Perfectly clear, totally get it. Get your copy here. So from just a user experience, this is all great. From a user experience standpoint, I would hyperlink this, get your copy or download your copy or whatever that might be, and then just hyperlink that for people to click on. If I'm using an e-reader or something of that regard, it's going to say like, get your copy here, semicolon, and then read the whole URL out. So just hyperlink that. It's great for SEO. It's great for user experience. We don't need to see that link. Super easy fix. Oh, Diana, thank you. I appreciate that you like learning from me. This might be, I don't know when you launched your site, but maybe make sure you change your logo here. This is all great. Marley Creek Romance Series. Yeah, I mean, these are great. Again, like this, be sure to say hi. I love to connect. Make sure there's a button or something for them to take that action right away. Because where am I saying hi to you at? So have a button here, whether it just drops them all the way down to your contact form or your newsletter, or, you can text, whatever. But, yep. Welcome to Marley Creek. Okay, this is great. Each book in the series is a standalone book and features an HEA. Now listen, I might not be your target audience. I don't know what HEA is. So make sure when we're using acronyms, we know that it's something our audience is going to understand. If that's not something they're going to understand, we might want to think about like fleshing that out completely. It could just be me because I don't know, but HEA. I would highlight this with a link if you can to your particular products. Same here. Highlight this if you have like a storefront or just like your listings. We want to make sure that we're not making people work too hard. So if we have those things there, we want to make sure we can, if they're already like, okay, I'm in, this is great, I'm down. We want to make it easy for them to get to where they need to go. And it's okay to have multiple links on your page that go to the same thing. It's okay to say the same thing in multiple places because people are going to connect and put the pieces together at different levels and different spaces in your website. So we want to make it easy for them when they're here. If they're like, okay, I'm down, I want to know. Yeah. And again, love the branding, the consistency here is great. Yeah. And then these, love that they're short and sweet. And then with the buy now, perfectly clear. Although it looks like these aren't technically yet going anywhere. This one looks like it's going somewhere. These two look like they're not quite going somewhere yet. And maybe, again, like I said, I don't know when you launched this website, but maybe double check these buttons. Great. If you could make this font a different color so it pops, that would be great. And I feel like you have some like excitement or nuance that you could kind of add here of like, you know, get a sneak peek or like if you want to see a chapter before the book launches or whatever. Like I think there's some fun that you can have with this and make this not sound quite so generic and really engage with your audience. So like you have all of these great little blurbs. So how can we kind of pull the experience that people get with the book? How can we pull that language into all of the experience of the website? So like really lean into the style of your writing, into the style of the language on your website, because this is all great information, but like let's really just make sure like when I'm reading this information about you here, like I'm getting all excited and I can understand kind of the feeling that I'm going to get when I read your books, and it's kind of juicy and exciting. And so do that here too. Follow my journey. This is all great. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. This is good stuff for like a footer. If you can put it down here, I don't know if you can. I'd have to ask Lisa about that, but this is like a typical footer kind of stuff. And then hyperlink these. So again, for the email, it's mail to MAILTO semicolon your email address. For the phone number, it's either TEL semicolon or SMS semicolon, depending on if you want them to text you or call you. And then, yeah, looks great. Otherwise, the colors are good. I think the branding is great. Just, you know, a little bit more language about kind of the, I don't know, I just keep feeling like this gooiness. Like, what am I going to get when I read this book? How am I going to feel? What's going to excite me to connect with you as an author? And I think you're super close. Just don't be afraid to lean into it with your language and your messaging to connect with your readers before they even purchase your book. Okay, let's pop into website number 2. Does anybody else kind of like sing hum when they're in transition of things like this? Is that just me? I've caught myself doing it quite a bit lately. Okay, here we go. This is Heather Bullinger, and I know you're here. So be the first to taste the new fall winter flavors. Click to select your experience style and date. Okay, this I'm fine with. This click to select your experience style and dates, but be the first to taste the new fall winter. Sorry, Becky's messaging me and distracting me while I'm trying to do this, so let's all yell at Becky. Be the first to taste the new fall winter flavors of what? So I know you do have this here, like TS. I'm assuming you're with Tastefully Simple. I can see that down here. But if I'm just coming here and my eyes go straight to the header, don't be afraid to put Tastefully Simple at the top as well, just to make it super clear. And then same here, brand new fall winter 30th anniversary catalog. Let's make that also add Tastefully Simple there, just so that people don't have to think too hard. We want to make sure people think too hard. Okay, love this shop, love this button, put it on the end here. So when people kind of look at our website in general, like think of it as an F. Like our eyes make kind of an F. So we go top down and then we go like menu navigation down. So whatever's over here is typically what people are going to have their eyes drawn to. So move this over here. I love that you have it with as like a button because that's the most important thing that you want people to do, but move it over to the right. About links. Yeah, I mean, this is okay. The enroll one maybe, but I don't hate it. Might want to have something more enticing, like join my team, or like, I don't know, something. That's super helpful, I know. Okay. I love helping busy people get dinner on the table. Simple and delicious recipes. Yeah, this is great. Yep, and then you've got, I don't know if I would understand the language find your host. I'm assuming this, yeah, goes to your links page. I don't know what I would replace that with, but this might not be the right place for this button. Instead, you might want to have people connect with you like in a form or join your email list. This find your host, you could potentially maybe put in your main navigation, but love these images. They're super beautiful, clean, gives me an idea that you're with food. Great. What a beautiful family. Ugh, oh my goodness. I wish I could get my family to take photos with me. My children are not into it. Okay. Or simple, okay. Yep, love that you're calling out this pain point. Flexibility. Yeah. Okay, and this is a great place for this. Again, always write out tastefully simple. People aren't always going to know, and if we're skimming and we're scanning, we're not paying attention. So just make it easy for us to see. Want free shipping and free products. Yeah. Okay, and this is great. And I want to call this out. Like I love that you're starting with what's in it for them versus like host a party, right? Has the headline. Yeah, this is okay. I'm going to read more. Yes, I want free shipping and free products. And then I'm going to dive deeper. So I think that that's great that you have that there at the top. Quick message. This is great. And again, this is awesome because you're not making people work for it. It's right here. And it's very simple. Name, email, message. You're not asking for a lot of information. You're just asking for some basics. So I think this is really, really, really great. A few of my favorite things. Yep. Love that these are short and sweet. Yep. Okay. Maybe mess with, this is so nitpicky, but maybe mess with this title just because like it's right here. So there might be another like kind of pain point that you can address. This is all great. Don't miss a thing. Yeah, and again, we have to always remember, I love this picture in the background. I'm super hungry right now. I have not had lunch yet, so this is a terrible website to be reviewing while I'm hungry. But always remember that people don't just want to give us their email. They need something that's in it for them. So we really want to entice them with like what they're going to get when they are on our email list. So new releases, specials, and giveaways is great, but like you have space here, get more specific about what some of those things are. And then I would definitely add a first name field here just so you can personalize those emails a little bit more. This is great. You could probably just say, follow me on Instagram and Facebook and not take up as much width here. Fantastic. And then, yeah, hyperlinking these. Then you have all your links. Ooh, that looks delicious too. Yeah, but this is great. The colors are great. The contrast seems fine. I think you've got a great start here. Just continue to keep making sure that people understand who you work or who you are aligned with, and double down on like kind of these things that you already bolded, because that's the experience that you're giving. So love it. Great job. Okay, let me hop over to the comment. Oh, you had to work hard to get them to take a picture. That's a true story. That is definitely a true story. Okay, sure. Okay, so you need to have the party host. I mean, that's working. I think it's great. It's above the fold. Again, I'm coming at this not knowing your business. So if that works for your business, I don't hate that. I don't think that's a bad thing. Okay, let's do the last one. With Angela. Okay. Text VIP to blah, blah, blah to start receiving text alerts. Okay, so hyperlink this. So again, SMS semicolon phone number so that if people are on mobile, they can just automatically click it and it'll open up their text messages. And then to start receiving text alerts about what? So what is the value that I'm going to get? Why am I giving you my phone number? What is in it for me? So just be super clear about that. This logo is a little small, like I can't even see what that is, but that's okay. You might want to think about just taking your like Book Lady Angela and just having that as a font and not doing the full logo here. This is all good. I love this photo of you. This is great because it's got the branding, but if I don't know what Paper Pie is, I might not know that it's books. So maybe think about an image that has books in it. Brand partner with Paper Pie. Okay, so this is great. I might just flip the language. So, like, welcome. I'm Angela. I am an avid reader and I've always loved books. I look forward to helping you find the best books and products for readers in your life. Like, that is talking to the audience. That's telling them, like, kind of what you do. And then this part, like, who you're with and what you sell is kind of secondary. So maybe just flipping that and see if that connects better with your visitors. Shop now is great. Yep. Yep. Love this. Short and sweet and great. Yep. Okay. Love this personal touch here. Great graphics. So again, this is a super, super nitpicky thing. But up here you reference, here's 3 our family loves. So we want to make personal connections with our audience and our visitors. So if you're saying these are 3 of my family loves, like I can go to the website and kind of read what this is about. But it could be really cool to say something like, okay, A Girl Called Joy. Like, we love it because, my kids really resonated with the fact that Joy has a positive attitude amidst adversity or something, right? Like, we really loved reading this together because because it's an interactive book that we can kind of read together that has color coding, whatever. So if you're going to make it personal here, which I think is the right move, make it personal here as well, because people are going to connect to that. They can go look at it and read the synopsis, but they're going to connect with you on an emotional level and want to know why you like it. And then, they'll go take a look. I think they're more likely to click on this buy now if they have your perspective versus just the canned copy that you get from the book, if that makes sense. Yep, this is great. And then again, yep, hyperlinking these things in the footer. But great. I love how clean and simple this is. The colors are great. Maybe just update this photo. Tell them why they're going to get good stuff from you. But this is great. You're very clear in what you're doing and who you're serving and how you're serving them. So I really think you've got a great start here. Yeah. So that's it for our first website review here in August. I can't believe it's the middle of August already. Okay. Let me look at the chat here real quick. So Heather, how do you hyperlink the email? So it's mail to MAILTO semicolon, and then you put your email address. All no spaces, just all in a row. So you just highlight that email, click the link button, and then mail to semicolon email address. I'm trying to think if there's anything else here that I missed, but I don't think so. But if you have any comments, questions, or whatever from kind of the insights that I shared, please leave them here. I will pay attention here for the next few days and see what I missed. We will be back in a couple weeks with another review. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on launching and working your Oh My High site. And have a great weekend, and I'll see